Please subscribe to help you and your motorcycle perform better.
Dave Williams, editor, here with today's video. What can I do with my non-adjustable forks? The beauty of adjustable forks, of course, is that you can adjust the rebound and compression damping. You can also adjust the preload to help you get your sag right where it needs to be. But if your forks are non-adjustable, what can you do? And how do you diagnose what to do? Dave goes through these issues as he explores a set of non-adjustable forks. Here's a preview.
How do we know these are damping rod? Well, the first thing we've got to figure out is if the cap comes off in our hand, that's a damping rod fork, so it's really easy to figure out. If the cap comes loose and everything stays attached internally, that's a cartridge fork. So step one, figure out what we have. Then remove the cap. So, whoops, we have a damping rod fork. We're going to lay it all out, how it came out. Now let's take a look at the other fork, because we've got some thinking to do here on what we are going to do in terms of oil viscosity and oil volume. So in pushing down, it's coming back pretty slowly. So visually, that would suggest that it needs actually thinner oil, especially if you hit a hard bump. It absolutely doesn't want to come back, but the oil is extremely cold. So that's the first part. The next part is we know that this is bottomed out, and that is 300 millimeters to the top of the seal. How much travel are we getting out of this fork so we can assess oil volume? So that's bottom.
Could you feel it?
Oh yeah, you can, it hits hard. When you have a spring and a spacer combination, then at that point we've got to do a little bit of work here to figure something else out. So technically, we're losing 10 millimeters of travel with this setup. So let's find out why. So our fork is fully extended. This screw is flat. So that's the amount of extra preload we are putting onto the spring. So then the question becomes, is this distance actually too much? Is actually measure that to see what it is. Normally you want somewhere around 15, maximum 20 millimeters. I think that's a lot more.
Oh, do you?
Would I go with thinner oil?
Catch the full video at DaveMossTuning.com. Dave Moss can tune your suspension no matter where you are on the planet via his remote tuning service. Contact Dave on Facebook or by email, dave@DaveMossTuning.com.